to another episode of the TFT podcast. I am your funny, fine, and freaky host, Lauryn.thedom, aka Exotic V, aka the one you want to meet that'll fuck your mommy and your daddy and shit. You can add your homeboy and your homegirls too, but what is going on, y'all? Greetings and salutations. I am so excited to be back. How y'all doing? Did y'all fuck yet? Cause I haven't. Okay, it's been at least a month since I did got some dick. Okay, but I did eat a little ass. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie. Me eating this man ass made me realize how much men don't properly clean. And also I was having a conversation with this man, and he was basically trying to ask me like, why isn't that like why women don't like sucking dick, this and that and the third. So today I wanted to get into just a couple threads that basically gets into some oral tips for the women to help them make their blowjob experiences better, and men, how to properly clean your ass. Because look, I know what y'all about to say, like, bitch, didn't a nigga just stick a finger in your ass and you shitting on him? Bitch, that's a difference. I knew I wasn't ready to do no fucking anal, bitch. My stomach was sounding like the beginning of Rock City, bitch. I knew it was over with for me. What are you talking about? But for you to ask me like, yeah, I want you to like eat my ass, do this and that and the third, and then like I'm eating your ass, or like it's just a little smell, and like it's just not clicking, Stephen. Like if I stick wholeheartedly, like if I stick a finger in your asshole and you literally just ask me to do anal and I pull a finger out and shit on my finger, there's an issue, babes. A major issue. Okay? But before we get into the shit that y'all came here for, which is the what? The sucking dick, I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure that you all are filling out those interview request forms because guests are very much needed. Okay? Also, if you don't want to fully be a guest on the show, but you definitely want some opinions to be heard, or you have some questions or some crazy sex stories that you would like for me to hear or for me to comment on, whatever, please make sure that you all are calling into the TFT hotline. Okay? If you follow us on Instagram, then you will see every Monday or Tuesday, I will drop a story that basically explains what the episode would be about this week. Or hey, if you just want to randomly call in with a story, that's cool too. Okay? So, first thread we're going to start off with, again, this is basically an oral tip for the women out there who may not necessarily, like, they're not necessarily bad at sucking dick. It's just they need some improvements, which is cool. It could be like little tweaks that need to be happening, right? Also, shout out to B Condoms for these wonderful threads they put together. B Condoms is actually a Black-owned condom company. I have used their condoms a few times. I think it is perfect, especially for me who has sensitive skin. They're like definitely like they're lubricated as well. You can find them at like CVS, Target, Walmart, whatever. This is not an ad either, but B Condoms. You know, hit your girl up. You know what I'm saying? That's word. Let's do it that time. You know? But here we are. So 8 things men want women to know about blowjobs, right? So number 1, enthusiasm goes a long way. We want you to pour your heart and soul into it. Sometimes it's not about how amazing your blowjob skills are, but your enthusiasm and excitement can make a blowjob unforgettable. Number 2, don't be offended if we don't want to kiss you right after. I don't agree with that. Bitch, you gonna kiss me. But it says it's nothing personal. Most of us don't like the idea of kissing you with fresh taste of our semen on your breath. I don't give a fuck, bitch. If you decide not to kiss me, especially after you just nutted in my mouth, bitch, I'm the type of bitch to get up and go spit that shit in one of your juices or something. Bitch, I'm the type of bitch to get up and go in the bathroom and use your toothbrush while I still got the nut in my mouth. Bitch, don't play with me. The fuck? I never understood that though. Like, You can't kiss me. This yo shit. You can't kiss me. Whatever. So number 3, it doesn't matter to us if you spit or swallow. You shouldn't stress about it. Nothing is going to be affected because of how you treat our cum. But if you don't mind, we'd always prefer swallowing over spitting. Number 4, deep throating isn't always sexy. Don't get it wrong. If you can deep throat without issues, go for it. But if you have a strong gag reflex that sounds like you're throwing up every second, it can feel a little unsexy. And we don't want you hurting your throat for our sake. You can give a stellar blowjob without the head of the penis provoking your gag reflex. Number 5, we might fall asleep. Who the fuck is falling asleep during? If we fall asleep, don't be offended. Take it as a compliment. It's not because you're boring or we're not enjoying it. We're just super relaxed and probably a little tired. Blowjobs are passive for us because we don't have to do anything. So sometimes we close our eyes and we can drift away. Bitch, wake up. I'll punch a nigga dead in his shit if you fall asleep on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Number 6, stop thinking about what to do and just be spontaneous. Thinking while you go down on us kills the passion. We can feel it when you are distracted, and that gets us thinking about what you might be thinking about, which destroys the enjoyment. Just relax. It's an honor to have our dick in your mouth. Don't get in your head about it. Do your thing and be spontaneous. Number 7, don't take it personally if we don't come. Many of us don't come from a blowjob alone, even with the best porno tricks. It doesn't mean we didn't enjoy it or you didn't do a great job. Some of us aren't looking to orgasm either if we're receiving a blowjob prior to sex. Majority of blowjobs don't lead to orgasm, and that's okay. Don't sweat it. I know a lot of, I know for sure, like a lot of women will say like, I need my nigga to nut so I can make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Girl, it's okay if he doesn't. I'm telling you. And last but not least, number 8, there's never a bad time. If we could get a blowjob all day, we would. Feel free to surprise us. There's nothing more exciting than an unexpected oral surprise. One of our secret fantasies is to be waking up with oral. No need to ask, just go for it. Now, I thought this was so important because also has another thread that gets into 8 things that women wish men knew about giving blowjobs, right? So again, in the last thread, it basically explained like, look, do it with some excitement. Don't be scared to do it anytime. Don't worry about if I nut or not. So like simple stuff like that. But here are kind of some things that women feel when giving head. So this is probably why a lot of them don't want to do it. Number 1, it freaks us out when you are dead silent. Please give us some feedback. Let us know when you are enjoying it. No woman loves giving a blowjob to a dead fish. Grunt, moan, move your body, say something. If you're not feeling it, let us know. This goes a long way and encourages us to do a better job, right? So I kind of correlate this with the don't get mad if I don't come, right? It's one of those things where I have had somebody who necessarily didn't moan or didn't do anything, and he didn't come either. So I'm sitting there like, bitch, are you even enjoying this? Like, what's up? Like, are we okay? But he finally ended up saying like, yeah, bro, like, I enjoyed that shit. Bitch, moan, do something. Let us know that there's something going on, right? 2, pushing our head down is a no-no, okay? We know you want us to go faster and deeper, but pushing our heads can instantly kill the mood. It makes us feel like you are forcing us. Be patient, we take the hint, and we will get there at our own pace. I definitely am one of those people where after a while, bitch, take your hand off of me before I get mad. Bitch, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Are you good? Fuck, nigga, shit. It's almost like, never mind. Number 3, Let us know when you are about to come. Warn us before you come so that we can decide if we want to have your cum in our mouth or far away. It's rude to just come on our face or it's rude to just come in our face or in our mouths without a heads up. This is not porn. Refusing to swallow doesn't mean we don't like you. It's just a preference. Right? So how, literally, my thing is this, how, like, men would literally sit here like, man, I wish, like, women are like, I ain't never nutted from head. Like, I ain't never really had no good head. Da, 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 da. And it's just simple. Men, you have to make it comfortable for the women, and women, you have to make it comfortable for the man. That's literally all it is. If you see the correlation between the two, you'll understand. Like, okay, be happy about it, but you also gotta show me that you want me to be giving you head in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all thinking, like, bitch, that don't make no fucking sense, but it kind of do, right? Whatever. Number 4. I love this one. Okay, I get it. Anytime, anywhere is cool, right? But because we're on our periods and we don't want to have sex, doesn't mean you're entitled to a blowjob. Okay? Just right now, just because what's coming out my vagina look like the top of my motherfucking head, hoe, don't mean I want to give you head all the time. Like, again, you want me to be happy and enthusiastic to give you head, but you making it seem like it's a duty for me to give you head when I'm on my period. No, babes. That definitely takes the fun out of it. Like, you telling me every time I come on my period, which is a natural human thing. Ain't no telling how long this period gonna last. Ain't no telling what's going on. Did I have cramps this time? Did I not? Like, bitch, I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Okay? If we're not in the mood for sex during our period, don't expect us to give you a blowjob to make up for it. We don't owe you a blowjob. We only do it when we want to, and only when we want to. So quit with the begging, okay? Like, I hate a nigga who be like you tell him, like, look, I'm on my period, and he be like, well, your mouth not bleeding. I will literally bite your dick off. What are you talking about here? Okay. Number 5, deep throating isn't as easy as you think. At least there's some correlation here. Okay, deep throating isn't really all of that, especially for a woman. Like I said, deep throating for me is especially hard, especially because a lot of niggas be trying to get head in a car, and it's like when you lean over that way, yeah, me trying to deep throat your shit, bitch, it's a 90% chance I'm gonna throw up on that shit. Okay. Now, giving a blowjob is already a lot of work. We have to keep our mouth wet while also dealing with watery eyes and jaw pain. Don't get us started on gag reflexes. Gargling down your dick in our throat isn't exactly what our mouth is built for. So always appreciate it when we attempt to deep throat, because baby, it's not an everyday thing. Okay. Next is, please keep it clean down there. This is another reason why women aren't necessarily giving head, because you all hygiene, bro. Giving a blowjob can be cumbersome when you have a ton of pubic hair. Okay, it's even more disgusting when we're Bro, it's even more disgusting when we are tasting leftover pee while sucking. Please be kind enough to shower beforehand, and don't forget to clean your balls and butt. Hygiene is so important, because a lot of you all would literally, a lot of niggas would be like, I'm not about to eat no hairy vagina and this, that, and the third, but you want me to, like, what? You don't want no hairy vagina? You think I want a hairy ass dick? No, if I have to do one of those while I'm sucking your dick, bitch, there's a problem. Period. Like, I don't know what else to say. Number 7, we don't purposely use teeth. We never scrape your dick with our teeth on purpose. A lot of time, well, if you ask for it or if you like it, then I'm going to do it. A lot of times it's because we're in an uncomfortable position, or it's taking a longer time for you to come and our jaws are getting sore. It's okay if you let us know when teeth gets in the way, but please don't be demeaning. So a lot of, again, it's so funny because a lot of men can be overly aggressive, like, damn, bitch, like, watch out, da 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 da. And it's like, babes, I didn't mean to do it on purpose. Sometimes, so I'm not gonna lie, I have used teeth on purpose because I didn't want to be sucking dick anyway. Like, you haven't made it comfortable for me to suck dick. Like, it's just a bad experience overall. So because it's a bad experience for me, I am petty. I'm gonna make it a bad experience for you. That's just that. And lastly, giving a blowjob on our knees for an extended period of time hurts. Okay, we know you enjoy it when we get on our knees to give you the gawk 10,000, but staying on our knees for a long time can be uncomfortable and painful. So don't be surprised if we don't last in that position. I am somebody who kind of enjoy sucking dick on my knees a little bit, or laying down necessarily. I hate when I have to suck dick in a car and I have to basically like lean over the little armrest thingy, because that makes it hard for me to even deep throat and all of that stuff. So of course, speaking of hygiene, like I said, a lot of people, for me, when I am giving head, of course, a lot of people like for me to eat their ass as well. So I wanted to get into some tips on how to properly clean that ass, okay? So the anus and anal area are very thin and sensitive, so you need to treat it with much care as other sensitive areas on the body. Aggressively wiping or scrubbing the butt can irritate the anal area and cause conditions like hemorrhoids or anal abscess, which can lead to problems such as bleeding, itching, and leakage. So this is how you should clean your butt. In the shower, use a washcloth or wash rag with mild soap to gently wash the butt for about 1 minute. Rinse off with water and then dry your bottom with a soft cloth afterwards. Number 2, after using the toilet, you can use a baguette, which is actually like the little toilet things that like shoot up the little water. You know, like it's the fancy ass toilets. Or you can use a shower head to clean yourself and then pat your bottom dry afterwards. Also, you can use soft toilet paper. A dry toilet paper may not do a great job, so you can try washing the toilet paper with water and then using the wet paper to damp your bottom until it is clean. Number 3, avoid using certain wet wipes on your butt. I'm not gonna lie, I love walking into a nigga bathroom and he has wipes, but certain wet wipes contain chemicals that can remove the healthy bacteria meant to protect the anus. This can make you more susceptible to infection and irritation. So if you probably got like baby wipes in there, that might be cool. Some people do have like balancing like pH wipes and all of that stuff, so I think you can use those as well. I don't really know the different type of wipes. I probably have to get into that in another episode though. Number 4, you might want to consider anal douching, especially if you're into anal sex or any form of anal play. Anal douching involves flushing the rectum with water and other fluids. It is not necessary, but it can help with contact with feces during anal sex. However, you should avoid douching too often as it can damage the intestinal lining and increase the risk of infection, even when you use the appropriate equipment and liquid. I am not somebody who has douched before. I think that, again, you're only supposed to like douche with like warm water and stuff like that. I think the stuff that actually comes into the douche, like, don't use that. But yeah, and a lot of people like do it often and it can like fuck you up. So don't do it like every once in a while. So if you like, yo, let's do anal You know what I'm saying? Like every blue moon that you decide to do anal, make sure you flush that shit out. And last but not least, finally, always wipe front to back. Okay? There are a lot of bad bacteria in the anal area. Bringing those bacteria up front can lead to urinary tract infections, especially for us vagina owners. Always make sure to wipe from the front, the genital area, to the back, which is the anal area. I feel like a lot of men don't necessarily like fully like wipe, because I don't know what it is. I guess like them wiping their ass is kind of gay. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. Like the way that y'all affect your own manhood by doing certain shit, I would never understand it. Okay, so I taught you how to properly clean that ass. Now I'm going to teach you how to necessarily prepare for anal sex when the time is coming, right? So, of course, making sure that your anus is clean is one of the most important anal preparations. That means douching it out a little bit. Watching what you eat that day as well, or even drinking. Like for me now, I know, like, bitch, if I ate Mexican, I'm not fucking. If I didn't eat Taco Bell or White Castles or any of that shit, I'm not fucking. Cause ain't no telling, like, the gas and all of that shit. Like, just make sure that shit is cleaned out, please. It says it's up to you to make sure that you prepare for it by using lube, communicating, and relaxing, right? I say this all the time. I do not understand the whole uproar with using lube. I'm definitely going to get into another episode explaining why lube is very important, because just using spit too as well, like, can throw off a woman's pH balance. Even can throw off do men have pH balances? I never thought about it. I'm pretty sure that something that spit from us as well can throw off a man. So it's just like, just use a lube. A lot of that stuff is like body friendly. Most of it is body friendly, so it is important for you to make sure you're using lube, and make sure that you're using anal lube and not like the lube that's used for the vagina. And again, communicating is very important, because if you don't tell your person like prior that, hey, like, I want to try anal sex, whatever the case is, they won't be able to properly prepare themselves. And of course, you communicating that will also give them a chance to, when it comes down to it, make sure that you are having them relaxed. Make sure they are ready for this moment, because if you are not relaxed, taking dick in the ass, it's very painful. Like, very painful, especially like when that motherfucker just constantly like sliding in. Like, yeah, it feel good, but whoo, sometimes that shit don't be it, right? So for our hotel this week, you know, I asked a few of our friends with benefits what were some oral tips that they thought were important, and what were some proper cleaning tips, right? So a lot of people said you gotta actually like sucking dick, which is very, very important. I feel like a lot of women feel like sucking dick is degrading in some type of way. So, like, if you're not really somebody who enjoys it, even when you have a partner, I feel like you're never going to enjoy it, right? That's why being enthusiastic and also making sure that your partner is comfortable brings out the best dick suckers. And also, basically, men, keep the area nice, clean, and shaved, okay? I don't know what it is about y'all shaving y'all pubic hairs, or even trying to shave the asshole, that y'all just don't want to do. But I mean, I can't even say I get it, so I necessarily don't get it. But I guess it's some type of reason for it, or whatever. But yeah, so again, for you to be a part of our hotel segment, make sure that you all are calling into the Tit for Tat hotline. Or if you would like to be a guest, please fill out the interview request forms. Do I have just a tip for you all? I really don't have just a tip. It's just one of those things where, hey, if you want to start sucking dick or you want to start, adding anal into the play, men, make sure that you are properly washing your ass and properly keeping, your pubic hairs in order. And women, stop being scared to suck dick. Stop saying like, oh, I gotta really like you, da 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 da. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like the act, then the person doesn't matter. Like, that's just the thing for me. Like, if you don't like the act of sucking dick, then it don't matter, bitch. Party Next Door or Brent Fayez, like people that I literally listen to make myself come. If they was to be right here and I don't like the act of sucking dick, bitch, just because they right here don't mean that I'm going to enjoy like getting on my knees and sucking that man dick. I'm just saying. But that is all that I have for you this week. Thank you to my first and my last time listeners. Please make sure that y'all are clicking the link in our bio. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube. It is very, very much important. If you know anybody with some crazy sex stories that they would like to bring on the pod, or if you are in the lifestyle of some sort, you into some kinky, wild white people shit, let us know. DM us, fill out the request forms, do what is needed, because I want you all here on the imaginary couch that will be here one day. You know what I'm saying? But again, thank you all for tuning in another week. Remember to always be humble, be gracious, and be open. I will see y'all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Bye.